And it's the Kings to start out. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Off target from three-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to James. The 3 is up. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And here's Durant. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. Leonard inside. SGA covering. No luck on that one. To the inside. Here's Pippen. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Leonard outside. The Hornets pull it in.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
SGA against James. Back to SGA. Puts up a 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Leonard. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Curry for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the middle. It's blocked. They retain possession. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Chamberlain's got his second basket.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the first. On the wing, Curry. Screen by O'Neal from behind the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
SGA with it. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drops in the 3. SGA's got 5 now.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Minute 15 left in the opening quarter. James passes to Leonard to win the run. This is another. He's 0 for 4. And SGA has got the ball here for Charlotte. Here's Pippen. For 3, Durant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. James with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. O'Neal passes to Curry. Antetokounmpo outside. Now here is James. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pippen pass to SGA. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. SGA's got 8.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Charlotte on top, up 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Taking a look at Sacramento, James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. 11 feet out. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Antetokounmpo finds James. Here's Curry. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
James inside, defended by Pippen. And here is Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. From the stripe, and the jumper falls for him.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. SGA's got 10 points.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Charlotte leading by 3. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And he lobs it up to the rim. And And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. James inside, defended by Pippen. Shot's good by James.
Just is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
SGA against Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Curry's got 5 now.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Durant against James. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Curry looking it over. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Sacramento passing it around. Over Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in. Kings trail by 3. James finds Curry. The shot's good. 5 points in the quarter.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game.
Line for Charlotte. Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
That one's off. He does not get the second one. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Sacramento 20. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's SGA in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here is James. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Antetokounmpo, and he lobs it up, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 4. Shoots over SGA.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Curry. Back to Pippen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Curry. Shot on the wing. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Curry's got 10.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant inside. He's covered by Curry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Timeout called. The Kings.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to O'Neal. Now James. 5 on the clock. O'Neal passes to Curry. Now the Hornets moving it up.
2 minutes.
James against SGA.
2 minutes.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. We've got 1:55 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Antetokounmpo surveys. James outside. Stolen by Wembanyama. James with a steal. And stolen by Durant. in transition. And he lobs it up top. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. James outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Wembanyama, high post. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. Sinks the tray. Pippen's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Pippen. Durant against Leonard. Outside Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Leonard. 3 on the clock. Here's Durant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal. He can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Charlotte on top, up 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And you did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Now here's Pippen. Lots of room. And he nails that one right through the heart. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. Here's SGA. Fades. O'Neal pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Durant against James. Takes a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. SGA against Leonard. Now here's Pippen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Kings call timeout. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 13. Here's James on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet out. That misses. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Kings trail by 13. Outside Leonard from downtown. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hornets leading by 13. Now SGA. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And no one in the vicinity.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Off on the layup. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Here's SGA. And no one in the vicinity.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's SGA. Here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Leonard with the ball. Antetokounmpo puts the move on.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Wembanyama. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's the Kings to start out. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with Pippen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's James. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Giannis. Back to SGA. Chamberlain a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lets it go. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Pippen finds James. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
James. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And he nails the third. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Charlotte. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, Antetokounmpo following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And there's the limp of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Pippen. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by SGA.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Again, the miss by the King.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pippen with the steal. by himself. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Yeah, you gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Giannis passes to George. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A nice shot by KD.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Pippen, the pass to James. Back to Pippen. Lets it go with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giannis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Hornets miss again.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
James, the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3. Sacramento gets it back. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here is Antetokounmpo. He has yet to score. Wembanyama, a screen on Pippen. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then it's James. And it's Pippen in at the point. Back to LeBron. Shoots a fader. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by James. What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. You put a little extra on that one.
Here's Giannis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside, James. Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain with the block. Antetokounmpo finds SGA. Outside, George lets it go from deep. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Hornets lead. Outside, Leonard takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Wembanyama. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. The Kings trail by 4. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Pippen missing. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to LeBron. Back to Pippen. And here's LeBron outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. James has got 9.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. He lobs it up. Giannis against James. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the first one drops.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Leonard against George. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. George looking over the floor. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for George.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
The catch and the flush. O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte leading by just 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Paul George. Then there's Chamberlain, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's SGA in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice move like this.
And stolen by Leonard. Now, here's Pippen. LeBron outside. Pippen a screen on Antetokounmpo. James outside. And here's Leonard from 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. SGA kicks to Giannis. Pass to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Now, here's Chamberlain. Count it. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard and screen and rolls because of it.
Pippen, the pass to James. Pippen sets a screen for James. With the drive, LeBron bullies his way through.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
The Kings shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Free throw good, LeBron. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Leonard. All sorts of time. That ball's nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists now in the game. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Hornets trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Bounce pass Antetokounmpo. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Outside Pippen to the paint. It's tipped. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Giannis passes to George. And the Hornets miss again. Kings leading now by 3. Outside for Durant. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so here's Charlotte. George dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to George. Top of the key. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Can't hit that one. Hornets trail by 3. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama going to town inside.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Pippen, a screen on Antetokounmpo. On the wing, James. Covered by Giannis. Over Antetokounmpo. LeBron, no luck. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 6.
And this is a way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Pippen finds James. LeBron slashes inside, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Wembanyama high post. KD's on him. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento with the rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one is off. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Pippen. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Outside, SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for sure.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Loads it up for the setup, and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Pass to LeBron. A miss that time would have put him up. Charlotte in the lead. George dishes to Giannis. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Pippen. SGA, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And here's James outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here is Wembanyama. Outside, SGA. A 10-footer, and he drains the jam.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
James outside. Misses the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now SGA. Pippen with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
He's off on the second. The Kings trail by 5. Leonard inside. Working on George. Leonard battling for 2.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now Antetokounmpo. O'Neal with the steal. James against Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. Ah, it's good.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, the dunk.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Check the screen on George. Now O'Neal.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Antetokounmpo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now George. Antetokounmpo outside.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Timeout, Kings. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called by the Kings. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
James in the high post. Giannis is there. He's off from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for 2, Victor Wembanyama.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.